Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a breaking story that could reshape global security dynamics. In the latest developments from Russia, we're seeing a significant escalation in nuclear preparedness and a concerning shift in the country's nuclear doctrine. Stay tuned as we dive deep into what this means for international relations, regional security, and the implications for us all. Over the past week, reports have emerged that Russia has conducted extensive civil defense drills across multiple regions, including Anapa, Ulyanovsk, and Kogalim. These exercises simulate responses to nuclear and chemical attacks, highlighting a rising concern within the Kremlin about potential threats. But what exactly do these drills entail?
The drills were designed to test emergency response capabilities, focusing particularly on mitigating the effects of chemical contamination. The scenario presented involved a simulated nuclear airstrike against critical infrastructure. This paints a vivid picture of how seriously Russia is preparing for potential conflicts.
In total, these exercises involve thousands of personnel, showcasing a full mobilization of emergency services and military units. The emphasis was not only on immediate response, but also on long-term recovery from such catastrophic events. Now onto the game changer, President Vladimir Putin's announcement on September 25th regarding the overhaul of Russia's nuclear doctrine. This isn't just a minor tweak, it represents a significant shift in policy. Putin has expanded the list of scenarios under which Russia might consider deploying nuclear weapons. One of the most alarming additions to the doctrine is the inclusion of situations where aggression by a state supported by nuclear capabilities is perceived as a collective attack on Russia. In essence, this broadens the rationale for a nuclear response significantly.
This is a clear warning to Western nations, especially those supporting Ukraine. It sends a message that any involvement in what Russia perceives as aggression could lead to catastrophic consequences.
The doctrine also suggests that if Russia detects credible threats, such as mass launches of missiles or drones, it could preemptively use nuclear weapons. This raises significant questions about what constitutes a credible threat in the eyes of Russian leadership. The international response has been swift. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken condemned Putin's nuclear rhetoric as irresponsible, while EU Foreign Policy Chief Peter Stano labeled it as unacceptable behavior. Both officials emphasized the dangers of nuclear escalation and warned of the broader implications for global peace. Reactions from NATO allies have also included discussions about increasing military support for Ukraine and enhancing defensive measures in Eastern Europe. This could lead to a cycle of escalation, where each side feels compelled to respond to the other's moves.
The situation is precarious. Any miscalculation could spiral out of control. The fear is that with both sides upping the ante, we could find ourselves in a situation reminiscent of the Cold War.
But it's not just about military strategy. The human element cannot be overlooked. The people living in regions close to the conflict, as well as global citizens, are grappling with anxiety and fear about the possibility of nuclear conflict. Many are voicing their concerns on social media, expressing the sentiment that we must learn from history.
There's a growing unease among the public about nuclear war, especially given the historical context of the Cold War. People are understandably anxious about the implications of these developments.
Polling data from various countries indicates that a significant portion of the population feels that the risk of nuclear conflict is increasing. The psychological toll of this rhetoric and the associated fear cannot be underestimated. Let's delve deeper into the strategic implications of these drills and doctrine changes. Experts warn that Russia's focus on nuclear preparedness could be part of a broader strategy to exert influence and demonstrate strength both domestically and internationally.
By conducting these drills and altering its nuclear posture, Russia is sending a message not just to Ukraine, but to the entire NATO alliance. It's a show of force intended to intimidate and provoke a response.
This strategy can be seen as a means to reclaim a sense of power on the world stage, especially as Western countries provide more military support to Ukraine. The implications of these actions extend far beyond the immediate region, potentially affecting global security arrangements for years to come. So, what does this all mean for the future? With tensions escalating and nuclear doctrines shifting, We must stay informed and engaged. The world is watching closely, and our understanding of these events is crucial. We want to hear from you. How do you feel about these developments? Are we on the brink of a new Cold War? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more breaking news updates. Until next time, stay safe and informed. This is Channel Name, signing off.